from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yeah, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live from Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Thursday, Juneteenth, June 19th. Good morning, Emil.
Hey, good morning, man.
And good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning in the show. Yes, happy Juneteenth, meaning if you work for the bank, you probably have the day off today.
Yeah, luckies.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. But eventually it'll catch on. You know, it's a new holiday. Congress officially made a holiday in 2021. A lot of people still not 100% familiar with the history, the heritage, and the origin of Juneteenth. But just to remind you, it marks the day that the last slaves in Galveston, Texas were freed 160 years ago today on June 19th. So for that, Juneteenth is a national holiday that we now recognize as a nation for about 4 years now. Yeah, it's getting there. Yeah. I think after the 10-year mark, you get a decade down, then people really start embracing national holidays, you know?
I say just give everybody the day off and then they'll start embracing it. You know what I'm saying? Like McDonald's workers and bank workers alike.
Well, I mean, we need to eat McDonald's on, you know, something's got to be open, but I do agree.
Something's got to be sacrificed, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, if it's a national holiday and you want to like respect it as a national holiday, like what the hell are we even working for today, you know?
Right.
And I woke up today, you know, lack of sleep. This week, it's a weird week to do shows because we're, you know, comedy show, entertainment, pleasant distraction first and foremost.
Totally.
But of course, you know, the world as a whole right now is
on
fire, which is it's impossible to ignore.
It's
right?
just like the explosion from SpaceX was a good like representation.
Yes.
Of like the world right now.
I'm glad you mentioned that too, because yeah, that happened in Texas. So one of Elon's rockets exploded in a massive fireball.
Glorious, man. That's such a sick fireball.
Did you watch that as like a live stream or anything? Or you saw any clips?
I just caught it this morning and I was like, wow, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was loaded with fuel. And I mean, it was such a big explosion. You would think that it was smack dab in the Middle East. The Middle East, of course, they've been having their fair share of big explosions. And
since like the 40s.
Yeah. and so now since the 40s. So, okay, well, then make me feel better about this whole situation. Or because, you know, I believe in my blind prophets, the Baba prophets or whatever.
What?
What's
Baba Vanga.
Yeah, Baba Vanga.
Yeah, she's Russian.
Yeah. She was the blind old lady who would predict things. And not everything has become true, but there were some things that eerily seemed like she called them. And she did not predict that this year would be a good year for humanity. And so far, you know, things are, you know, looking like
might actually happen.
Yeah. She might have got lucky again. So, you know, obviously the Iran-Israel conflict has escalated yesterday, and now it is being said publicly that the U.S. did greenlight something, but now I guess those headlines are disappearing.
Here's the thing with that, man. It's like so back and forth, and we're living in such a like weird psyop age where it's like somebody's saying something and it's blowing up and it's just catching on all media fronts. And it's like, well, we actually didn't say that. Israel's saying that, or some other countries possibly saying that to kind of just get this stoke the fire.
Yes.
So it's really hard to say like who's actually saying the last word with this. And it's like, pick a stance. Cause it's like, yeah, are we, or are we not? You know, like what's going on?
Would you think that though, we are, even though it's not announced, already in a World War III? Cause there's, I've seen reports.
Totally.
Well, so I've seen reports. So like, and this is the reason why, because right now you say on the surface you're like, oh, it's Iran versus Israel, but you know there has been speculation and reports that China has been secretly shipping in basically ammunition to Iran to battle against Israel. Now, with that said,
they've been pretty open about that.
Oh, China's been open about that?
Yeah, about sending missiles their way.
Okay, yeah. So with that, you have allies basically feeding the fire on both sides.
Mhm.
We're doing that with Israel. China's doing that with Iran, and essentially, it's chess pieces with these two countries and the centerpiece.
Taking up sides, yes. North Korea doing the same thing too, saying that America needs to stay out of this.
North Korea can shut the F up, though. You know what I mean? Jim Kung.
North Korea is one of the only people, or one of the only nations on the planet that actually has a nuclear missile that can actually hit the United States. I know and South America is like the one place that's like super chill. It's like, hey, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe looking at some land down that way would be such a bad idea.
You're just looking at Brazil and the beaches, and
yeah.
You want a Brazilian wax and stuff. You're like, here we go.
I've seen
Hola, mi
down
familia. Okay. All right. Well, a story's still developing on that. And again, as our job here and our job description is to be the distraction of the stress that is the world. It is important to know what's going on around the world, but also important not to immerse yourself completely into things that you have no control over. Plus, there is obviously a level of sensationalism and, things that will get you beyond freaked out.
Right.
So there are other things to focus on today. Like yesterday, there was a huge business move in the NBA world as the Los Angeles Lakers sold for $10 billion.
$10 billion.
Yeah,
Woo.
massive. Yeah, do you know how much was it not Jerry West? It was Jerry Buss.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much Jerry Buss bought the Los Angeles Lakers for in 1979, I believe.
Was it 79? I know it was a while back, decades and decades. I don't know how much he bought it for.
$67.5 million.
$67.
No, $67.5 million is what Jerry Buss bought the Los Angeles Lakers for. And now it is one of the most profitable franchises and marketable franchises in all of the United States, but all of the world, and sold for $10 billion. Jerry Buss's daughter, Jeannie Buss, is still going to be operating as like the governor for the franchise, but she sold majority ownership to one of those big billionaires who also has a stake in Los Angeles Dodgers for $10 billion. It's massive, and it's another win for the Lakers over the Boston Celtics, because the Celtics recently sold for $6 billion.
Okay.
Oh, so take that. So it's $4 billion less in value than the Los Angeles Lakers. So showtime indeed, as that, sale is starting to go through, and it'll be interesting to see what happens from there, because early speculation is like, okay, cool, now they have unlimited money, FU money, they don't care about any kind of salary cap, extra, taxes, luxury taxes, throw that out the window. It's time to buy, the dream team and have them operate out of LA, which I'm sure LeBron is salivating over. But we'll see what happens as that develops. In fact, I'll touch base with Lakers superfan, a lifelong superfan, Justin Spears, see what the implications are and how giddy he is over this sale, or if he's thinking that it might not work out for him. I have a feeling he's going to be giddy like a little schoolgirl.
Giddy Justin. Good for him.
All right. So we got a lot to get to, a lot of fun stuff, including your morning morn coming up after 7:41. But we'll kick things off with the Chili Peppers. Here's Scar Tissue with Scar Tissue. It's Rock on 2.1 KFMA. Beef Vegan presents, but you know the name of the show. Tucson, let's go. What? I can't speak.
And the rules.
You emailed me a track for what? Welcome to the podcast broadcast, everyone. We got a party in studio.
Yeah.
And no, you got to get that microphone, I guess, a little closer to you, Jonathan, because you're putting your face away from the camera.
Well, which way do you want?
Yeah, you love the camera, Jonathan Russell. Let me see it on camera.
Okay.
All right. So, can you hear me in your headphones?
I can hear you.
All right. All right, good. So yes, we have As the World Burns, or
check.
in the building here. Tenn back in the podcast broadcast round. Omar, and then join us for the very first time. The owner of Fuku Sushi.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Matt here. Fuku Sushi. Obviously, everyone knows about Fuku right there on University. Fantastic sushi spot and a good hang too. You've been doing late night parties there as well, right? You getting all the kids there.
Yeah, man. We do a lot of late night parties, a lot of live music as well. So it's good vibes.
Yeah, no, I love that, how much you've been stepping it up, and it looks like you're going to be part of WrestleMania as well as a sponsor and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Love it, dude. All right, we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff here. Getting on the air here in about 4 seconds after playing Falling in Reverse. We got a lot to get to. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to the podcast broadcast. All week long, we were celebrating the return of the annual WrestleMania event, which is a massive rock local concert event that's happening at the Rialto Theater, a low-dose show. Is it technically your birthday, Jonathan Russell?
No.
On Saturday?
This year, the only date I got was the 21st.
Okay, yeah. Don't say it to my face. Say it to my mic, dude.
He actually only celebrated for like 19 of these days.
Yeah.
It's a load.
Is it your birthday month, though?
Yeah, it is the birthday month.
Okay, yeah. So we got the birthday month happening in full swing, and so in honor of that, we have a full house here with the band, 3 members of one of the bands. Which band are we representing?
We got Stands with
You
Fists.
already know where
Stands with Fists here. Okay, yes.
Stands with Fists,
As the World Burns.
As the world burns.
Okay, so two of the
Matt's
bands.
going to throw some DJ action in Johnny Two Mike's set and Stands with Fists.
Okay, yeah. So we have the owner of Fuku Sushi, Matt, in studio too for the first time, and you DJ as well.
Yeah, I'm a DJ as well, man. I do open format everything.
Okay, so what got you into being a restaurateur?
I was in college and I did a lot of different sushi apprenticing, and anyway there was opportunity to pick up Fuku back in 2014. Made the decision to pick it up, and it's just been uphill ever since.
Did you have to
It's been
take
great.
loans and stuff to kind of get that first, get it rolling?
You know what? Actually, the old owner actually let me finance with him. And,
Oh, that's awesome.
I paid him off in a few years, and here we are.
Yeah, now I've been at Fuku on several different date nights and stuff. It's a good spot, good sushi roll. And when what made you like fall for sushi? Because I used to do sushi rolls, right? As one of my jobs. And I basically, since I was such a stoner, I was like, I could freehand this, right? Because they have the bamboo thing that they basically is like, if you ever, old school stoners know the dollar bill trick, right?
Oh yeah.
Of taking like a paper and then using the dollar bill to roll that tight joint. And so the bamboo sheet that sushi rollers use, or novice ones do, is very much the same method as the dollar bill trick in rolling a joint. Did you take to like a duck to water and rolling sushi as well?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's kind of the tuck and roll as well. When you roll up the rolls, and
Yeah.
I like to roll up, and I like to roll sushi, so it kind of all worked out.
yeah, exactly.
I
It's
like
just like,
that
yeah. I felt the same way too. I was like, this is just like a natural thing,
sure.
which is fantastic. But yeah, then Fuku, of course, being on University Drive, initially I just knew it as like a good spot for sushi right there in Party Central. But you were basically like, hey, well, let's not let the parties happen around us without us. You started turning that place into a nightclub.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're one of the smallest venues here in Tucson, but we're the most intimate. And we'll have live DJs, we'll have live bands. We collab with Johnny Two Mics, a couple of the bands as well. It's great vibes now.
Yeah, no, and you've been doing a lot of good social media
It's
content.
really loud too.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, the good thing about being an intimate venue is that, it looks packed right off the bat, right? And, of course, you have all of those, like, smoking hot U of A co-eds just kind of jam-packed in there as well. We're going to go down the rabbit hole, check out some of the video content that you've been posting. It's been great little, like, Q&As with some of the patrons there on the late night part. And we're also going to be talking about what to expect here for WrestleMania. What we can reveal that isn't basically some of the surprises. We're not going to spoil some of the surprises, but you have a bunch of tricks up your sleeve, don't you?
Yeah, there's a couple tricks going to be pulled off.
Yeah.
See how they go. I mean, with the assistance of Beef Vegan for sure.
Of course, yeah, I'll be there. Of course, Stack Styles is going to be one of the headliners there. That's going to be massive. Wolfy, is she going to be returning to bless the stage for us?
Yep. She's going to play her Johnny Two Mike's set and Wolfy are going to be combined.
Yeah. Let's say this. Let me ask you this, Jonathan. How many different of your acts, because usually WrestleMania is basically you performing with all your bands, and we joked about this idea.
You're the one that pushed it to where we put all the bands on one bill.
13.
Yeah, exactly, right? So, yeah, we're doing that again. How many different acts are you performing with on Saturday night?
So it'd be 5. It'd be Stack Styles, As Well Burns, Johnny Two Mics, Wolfy, and Stands with Fists.
Yeah. All right. So that's all happening one night. It's at Rialto Theater. Join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. Let's go down the rabbit hole. We're going to check out some of the video content that we have for promoting this show and Fuku Sushi. We got more with all the crew here on the podcast broadcast. You could keep it right here because we got music on the way from Lincoln Park and Cypress Hill and Rock 102.1 KFMA. Here, let's do this, Jonathan, because Lily, why don't you give that mic to Omar, and then Tenn, why don't you put your mic in between you and Jonathan, so that way he leans in towards the cam.
Towards the camera, yeah.
Yeah, because you're cutting your head off, and again, you're a lead singer, right? So the ladies like to see Jonathan Russell. Did you already released that one music video, Squirt Gun, right?
Yep.
Because I was watching that. It's on YouTube.
I'm not about to be sitting here behind this goddamn microphone dead in my face.
You want to see it?
I mean,
Huh.
Were you at the shoot for Squirt Gun? Did you get the invite, Tenn?
no, I did not.
What? Who'd you invite there, Jonathan?
I think you got the invite, but ended up switching directors, and then ended up moving to Phoenix to this big mansion.
Oh, you did it at
and-
Phoenix. Okay.
And then I had to take the videographer and his wife, and it just kind of simplified. But it was very professional. I didn't know any of the people. Really, a couple of friends came up from.
So you
Tucson.
didn't know any of the people that were involved, because you basically did like an open call where you're like, "Hey, anyone got like a mansion and I could shoot a video in?" I saw that post,
Yeah,
and I would have reached out, but I have a
Friend
condo.
Louis set it up to where the Phoenix girls started getting involved, and then when the director's switch happened, and then it turned into like a series of people from Phoenix that I didn't know yet.
Yeah, well, look at you. I mean, you're a networking master, and just making friends wherever you go on that. How long did it take you to shoot the video?
It was done in 3.5 hours.
Well, that's it, just
Yeah,
3.5 hours.
It was right to business.
Nice. And everyone there was super professional and nice.
Yep. No one even drank. It was one of the first video shoots. I was all, this
Yeah.
is different. I mean, we're actually working.
They actually came
That's why
to
I
work.
didn't go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me ask you this, and I'm sure you didn't take part, but when you are the centerpiece of a music video shoot and you have bikini girls in said music video, do they end up hitting on you and stuff? Do they, you end up becoming the object of their affection?
No, I mean, in that particular case, it's like on the professional vibe. They're hired models, so
Okay.
You just try to create a good charisma and a happy vibe, so it comes across in the camera.
All right. So basically, I shouldn't shoot a music video. All right. Fair enough. I'm just seeing it because it's like it seems like it would be that easy, right? Right? I mean, I don't know. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up here a couple things I want to show here on the stream. First and foremost, before we check out some of the Fuku content, which I think you've been working with Rich Gary.
Yeah, with Rich Gary.
Yeah, so Rich is doing a great job. I know Rich. He's a hilarious comedian, local comedian. It's good to see him getting into this kind of like his side hustle is putting together this video content, which he basically started developing while putting together his own promo for his shows, whether it be his stand-up shows or for the sketch comedy group that he performs in. So to him, he reached out to you and is like, "Hey, we could do some stuff together."
You know what? Rich and I have known each other since we've been kids.
Okay,
And we
so
kind of reconnected, and we just talked this stuff through, and we decided to go down that avenue and really try to push out the content, give Tucson something different that they're not used to.
nice. So basically, it was you checking out Rich's stuff and saying, "Hey, this is cool. Why don't you like do this with me?"
Yeah. It was like we kind of ran into each other on university, and we kind of reconnected, and we're like, "Hey, let's try this out." He's like, "Let's do it."
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah. And then with that, the initial series was let's see, which one is you? There's a couple Fuku Sushi Arizonas, which I'm on my KFMA page, so I don't. Oh, this is it. Okay. Here, you just got yourself another follow. This is on the KFMA page. The B Vegan page has been following. You can follow back too. No worries.
He's got a badge.
Yeah, I don't have a badge. No. All right. Let's see. So this is your page, right?
Yeah, this is our page.
Okay, because there's several different Fuku sushi ones. So, all right. Yeah, let's check out some of this. Here, this look at this. Is this you right here doing Q&A with?
Doing Q&A with Chef Matt.
All right. Yeah, let's check this out.
Money or unlimited life?
Unlimited life. Yeah.
Unlimited money.
No, because the thing is, if I have unlimited life, I could make all the money I want. So I could have both.
Unlimited money, because money buys you happiness. Thank you.
And my
Would you rather have
Yeah, and she was wrong by that too,
Ooh,
because
you.
yeah, unlimited life doesn't necessarily mean that you could, you'll be rich your entire life. You could be dirt poor your entire life. Of course, if you're, I guess not as attractive, but What would you do in that situation? Unlimited life, like you never die, or unlimited money? Which one are you going for? 10?
Probably.
I'm going for the money, man.
Yeah, going for that money.
I'm going
Yeah.
for it.
Who wants
Right?
to live forever, you know?
Yeah, who knows how that could be a sentence,
Yeah, so limited life. Yeah, I was gonna go down, but pretty much we're all on the same page, right? You're saying unlimited money for sure. Because what if you get a limited life and you're like 90 years old for 900 years?
Yeah.
Screw that, dude.
For sure. I saw an interview with a vampire.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. What is this? You just shopping for rice? Nice.
We've been using this rice for like 15 years since we opened the Kokumo. It's a short grain cal roast, but that's what we go with. People would say it doesn't really matter, but in my opinion, it does. This is a superior rice. Back of the house's method is different than sushi's method, and sushi rice takes the sweetened rice vinegar. Vinegar adds acidity to the rice, adds flavor, and gives you that sushi rice taste. Fuck, I buy rice every day, dude. At least 50 to 100 pounds every day. And we're peaking during school, it could be even more. All right, sometimes.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see some of the nights. So this is good behind the scenes to learn what it's like to be a sushi chef. I'll run that. Going so you have everything. Oh, you had a birthday party too on June 7th. You have been partying all month, dude. This guy
All month long.
all month long. Is this the final birthday celebration for you this month?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he says.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's still another 10 days after, this one, right, of June. So yeah, this is, and then this is you, just DJ Matt. What's your DJ name?
My DJ name is DJ Climax with
All right.
3 X's.
Nice.
Fuck you.
How long you been in the DJ game, Matt?
I've been DJing since 2010.
Nice.
So been in it a minute. It's my passion.
Right. Yeah, I love how it turns into like a lounge. Fuku turns into like a nice little bar lounge type thing. So what do you do to make it transition into like a club vibe after the dinner setting?
Kick everybody out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's essentially, as soon as dinner's done, we take out all the tables, all the chairs, have a big standing dance floor, huge bar. And we just get the DJs started up, turn on our production, and go to work.
Nice.
Dim the lights, right? Dim the lights and set the mood.
Pretty sure I saw a penny night or something like that, right?
Yeah. Once every 2 weeks, we'll run a penny night where it's a $20 cover, 1 cent drinks all night.
Yeah, nice. And that works out. That's profitable for you, right?
It is. Sometimes we'll have
100 of them.
a lot of people, maybe sometimes 1,500 people come through a night.
Oh, I'm sure. With college kids, and it's great because there's not too many places that are still like kind of appealing to or appeasing the college crowd. When I mean by that, it's like, yeah, I mean, you got General Ben's, you got all these places that are set up for college kids, but where's my cheap drink nights? You know what I mean? So yeah, the fact that you got a cheap drink night, which is good. You'll never see me there because I'm sure that's on a weeknight. And I'll feel like I'm 90 years old, so
Yeah, no.
I know. Yeah, what age?
Fine. You look fine.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that, but I'm telling you not. I mean, I'm looking at these girls and I can't even like pop wood over them because I'm just like they look like babies.
What would you
now.
say to one if you were to shoot your shot? What would you say?
Let's see. Like, what's your retirement fund looking like? I don't know.
What's that 401k looking like?
Yeah. Like, I got benefits. I got
HSA
savings.
card.
Yeah. My go-to line is like, "Hey, you like Mexico? You want to go to a condo in Mexico?"
I know a guy.
But no, I can't even afford that, to be honest with you. But so there's not much I could say. In fact, I still randomly will get hit on girls that are in their 20s, and my response usually is like, "Really? All right, like you got some fucked up issues, huh? We'll do this, but
I told you so.
yeah. I'm like trying to give you an out, but all right, you in? All right, let's do this. So this Saturday, it kicks things off at doors open at
6:30.
6:30. Okay, and then first band goes on at 7. Then
First band's gonna be 6:45. We're gonna Tenn just did a miniature movie with
6:45.
6:45 as the first band starts.
Okay.
From 6:30 to 6:45, we're gonna air what's called The Killing Game. It's a movie that Tenn did with.
You made a movie.
I'm a superstar.
Okay, nice.
Not really, but big shout out to Henry and Dominic,
Greenberg.
man. Love you guys. The Henry Show.
So you're gonna screen that movie to kind of open things up on the screen.
Get there early.
Yeah.
If you want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So then, and after the movie, then what?
First band kicks off. It would be Of the Lost, I think kicks off the show. Then
Okay.
it goes Drown the Planet. Then it goes Nada. Then Held Out.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo, Held Out.
Boo. Yeah.
And then
Never blast
then
yesterday.
it'll be Stack Styles with
Love those
DJ
guys.
Swamp.
Okay.
And then As the World Burns, Johnny Two Mics and Wolfy, Stands with Fists, and at the end, Rat Trap.
What's going on, Locke, Eyelid, JoJo, Aaron, Ryan?
Shout outs to my grandma.
All those people are what in the
That's-
As the World Burns right now?
The numbers are good.
Yeah.
The numbers are good. It's a lot
Yeah.
cheaper to do things, ain't it?
Right. Yeah. All right. So basically, from your set, so you're basically working after Held Out, and then before the last band was named what again?
Rat Trap.
Rat Trap, right?
Yeah.
So that whole gap in between is basically your set with all your different interchangeable
Stack
pieces.
Styles, I'm probably just gonna do 1 or 2 songs with Stacks.
Oh, so you'll jump on two for Stack as well, yeah.
And then 30-minute set with As the World Burns. So
Nice.
I'll do 2 Johnny Two Mic songs and then 2 Wolfy songs. Then 30-minute set with Stands with Fists.
Yeah, so we got new music from either one, Stands with Fists or As the World Burns. I mean, you
so
seem
we
like
got
you're
a
just
bunch
cranking
of-
shit out, dude.
So
As the World Burns has a bunch
As the
of-
World Burns is releasing a triple album called Trinity.
Damn.
On Saturday, and then Stands with Fists is dropping a new single called Shocker. I'm really excited for that one. And then I'm putting out my first solo album called The Night at the Opera.
Releases all around.
Yeah, that's crazy. Are you
Mass
using
fast.
ChatGPT to just crank out lyrics and shit? Like with Shocker, did you write Shocker, Omar? Like the riff and everything, or?
Yeah, most of it.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, I would think it's got to be collaborative at this point, right? You
Yeah.
can't just sit there and crank shit out 200 like bangers, but you have all these
can.
great artists to
Yeah.
work with. You can, huh?
Well, it's like for us, we just have a whole bunch of
Therapy.
shit in the banger. So
Yeah.
we just haven't dropped anything.
Okay,
So it's an accumulation.
you've been accumulating stuff.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
It's
Damn.
just time
I've
to
been
put
working
something
hard,
out.
too.
You know.
Yeah.
Right.
This is the first batch of the unload.
Mhm.
All right, we're gonna have a fun little game here then, real quick as we do some promo. Let's get on the air. Rock 102.1 KFMA. That was Cypress Hill. Hanging here, catching up. But we got As the World Burns. We have Stands with Fists. We have Fuku Sushi, all in the building. Jonathan Russell is the lead singer of both As the World Burns and Stands with Fists, and he's in several other bands and has a solo project. The guy literally has a ton of music, like 3 catalogs coming out here just in 2025.
Just this Saturday.
No, you're releasing all this music this Saturday?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Really?
Yeah, for real.
Okay. Real quick, just give me a quick speed rundown of all the individual songs that you're releasing this Saturday. And is this releasing digital platforms everywhere? But then you could come celebrate Saturday at the Rialto?
And get some physical stuff.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'll put 30 seconds on the clock. All right, and you tell me all the names of the songs that you're releasing.
Holy
Do
cow.
you think you remembered all of them?
Oh no, it's gonna be a hard one. I think it's gonna be
All right, ready? Here we go.
Legends. Oh snap!
That's one.
A Driven Hope.
Okay.
Spirit Guide. Counterfeit Dreamer.
I thought it was you, shit. The Spirit Guide, I believe.
Believe.
Ladylike is so
Ladylike.
amazing.
Okay.
Can't Sleep at Night.
Okay.
Train track songs, Bitch Boohoo.
Bitch Boo.
Bitch boo-hoo. Nice.
This is my life.
This is my life. Wandering.
Kiss from a Rose.
Kiss from a Rose is a beautiful.
That's cover.
That's
12.
Mindset.
12. You got 12 that you were able to.
That's about half.
Is Kiss from the Rose a cover or?
Yeah, it's the cover.
Okay. Yeah, the seal cover.
Yep.
All right, nice. Yeah, I've heard that live actually. You did an excellent job. Or no, you did a music video for that already.
Yeah, the music video as well.
Yeah. Okay. So you're officially releasing all that stuff this Saturday as a big tsunami of music from multiple projects, and then Shocker from Stands with Fists is kind of like the lead single, the new music from Stands with Fists. Is that going to be part of an album that you're releasing as well?
Yep.
Eventually. All right, nice.
First, it'll be an EP drop, and then we'll work towards the LP.
Yeah. But it's insane, dude, because when I talk to you, you're just like, you're talking about all this, all these different things. You got a solo opera project and everything else.
It's called A Night at the Opera.
A Night at the Opera.
It's kind of heavy, like Sleep Token-esque.
Okay. Yeah. But, so you have all this stuff. Like, are you in the studio every single day then?
Try to go there once or twice a week. Props to Ty Engel. Whoop, whoop.
Bruh.
All right. Yeah. And then, so are people producing the music by you and just sending you different tracks and be like, you do a song to this? And then you just never say no?
Every week's different, but I don't.
Okay.
It's pretty much just work on our own wheelhouse. We don't really outsource too much, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you work with like 50 musicians already, I mean, you don't need anything else, right?
Right.
Yeah, you cultivated the talent. Let me just give some props to your outfit. You always come in with style and profile, but with Hulkamania t-shirt for WrestleMania and the yellow glasses to match, dude. Like I'm noticing it while I'm talking to you. I'm like, that's sharp. That's good. On brand marketing machine that we have going on. So yeah, WrestleMania is happening this Saturday. We had held out yesterday. Stack Styles will be joining us tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock hour because he's been doing big things too. So it's a fantastic bill.
Stacks and I just released a video that we did, a song we did together.
Of course you did. You know, the only one that you haven't released a song with is me so far.
Right,
you know what I mean?
You're next, man.
Yeah, actually, let's book it. What are you doing tonight?
yeah. He's putting together.
Right? Gotta be there at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, okay. So let's check out one of these music videos and go down the rabbit hole a little bit more here on the podcast broadcast. We got more coming up after music from 9 Inch Nails and Papa Roach from Rock 102.1, or you can join us youtube.com/beefvegan. Clear. All right. Let me see. What's the best way? How do I look up a squirt gun on
Johnny Two Mics?
Johnny Two Mics. Okay, that's all right. And that's the name of your solo project.
Yeah, the solo project's Johnny Two Mics, and then that's going to be off the album called Smile Gang that'll come out next month.
All right. Two Mics, squirt gun. Yeah. So. Yeah, and this again, we talked about this. It was kind of thrown together, super professional. Where was the mansion at? What part of Phoenix? You know,
Fountain Hills.
Oh yeah,
a cool guy named Jeff. Shout outs to my dude.
Yep. Jeff.
DJ Vibration.
Am I spelling Johnny wrong? Probably.
JONNY.
No, I spelled it. And then
the number 2 MICS.
Fix this.
And then squirt gun, right?
Yep.
Yeah, fix it.
I don't like that shit, man.
Oh, all right. Let's see. No, I'm not seeing it on YouTube. Where am I gonna find this? You gotta fix your SEO, bro.
So JONNY number 2 MICS.
Yeah, no, I know I spelled Johnny Two Mics.
All right.
Here, let me go. I'm gonna go to your Facebook. If you guys aren't following Jonathan Russell, I encourage you to do so. Always, he's got something going on. Always. Oh, there you are. All right, and then you posted the link to this just the other day, and I watched it. Let's see. I gotta scroll down. So much promo, man. A whole team of people. How many do you even know how many people are going to be blessing the stage on Saturday altogether? I mean, you got Matt, who's going to be doing a DJ set and representing Fuku Sushi. Looney's going to be a part of this as well, right? Stacks.
Hey, vegan.
Yeah, I'm going to be on the stage, you know, so all that and all, of course, all the bands.
I look up now.
Let's see. I'm seeing all this stuff and got lots of shares, but I don't see the YouTube link here. It's way back there. All right. Well, anyways, we'll show this. This will work. Squirt gun. Omar, you ever see Johnny's music videos with super hot chicks and then call him up and be like, "What the fuck, dude?"
I tried to stay away from that.
Oh yeah,
I get in trouble.
Yeah, that's good. That's smart, man. Smart man. All right, so this is the video in question here. We'll do a clip for the reel.
Stay straight in the sun. I thought to my friends were the only ones playing with matches just for fun. And the sweetest hired guns. It might not be good. It might just be squirt gun. With friends like these, who needs clothes? I need to let go. With friends like these, who needs clothes? I need to let go. With friends like these, who needs clothes? I need to let go. Might need a shrink, but I'm tall enough to get by. Polka dotted pants, striped shirt, sand in my eye. Check the mailbox. I'm standing by life's paradox. With the third eye, it might not be good. It might just be square. With friends like these, when it's close, I need to let go. With friends like these, when it's close, I need to let go. With friends like these, when it's close, I need to let go.
All right, you know I got questions. I got questions. That of course. There you go. Giant 2 mics, a squirt gun. That's a new release. I couldn't find it on. Oh, you know what? Maybe I got to just do one word. Giant 2 mics on YouTube. Yes. So a couple questions right off the bat. First and foremost, what did the director say? How does the director say to the girls, like, okay, in this shot, we need you to turn around, kind of stick the ass out, and yeah.
This particular one was just to capture. There wasn't too much thought behind the video. It's just like have a good time at the pool.
Yeah. That was super easy, which is the ideal Arizona music video shoot, is the pool party shoot. It's something that, like everyone does is the pool parties. Some pool parties look cooler than others. I don't know if I've been to one like that in a while.
Yesterday, my friend Anthony was out on his yacht in San Diego, blaring it all out and tagged me in a video. I was like, that song sounds so good on the ocean.
Yeah, it's a good water song for sure. Legitimately, obviously a completely different style. So who did you work with to put together that song?
That just Ty Engel and I.
Okay, so Ty produced the music and all that.
Yep.
All right, and it was, and then as soon as you heard it, you're like, oh, I got something for this.
Yeah, I kind of write songs in the shower every day.
Yeah.
And then I'm all, sometimes like I was doing the Adam Sandler song, and I was like, I'm a water boy. I'm a water boy. I was rubbing suds in my hair, and I was like, wiping my hand. I'm all, Ty, I need to get in the studio right now. It's like, you can come in from 9 to 10 a.m. I was like, so I went and grabbed a matcha, showed up. He's like, what do you want to do so bad? I was like, I want to do a song for Adam Sandler. He's like, are you kidding me right now?
He's like, yes.
I was like, I just thought of it. I have to go. It's born right now.
Do you write it down, or you Lil Wayne it to where you're trying to memorize the pieces that you're kind of freestyling in your head?
I keep it in my head until I'm like in the studio, and then I'm like, I better have a couple lines that rhyme.
Yeah, for sure. So what's your water bill like? Are you in showers like an hour and a half a day or something?
No, it happens pretty quick, probably about 7 minutes.
Okay, all right, that's good. Well, because I think we're under conversation right now. I'm not trying to out you, or the city of Tucson's going to come after you and be like, yeah.
There's just good acoustics in there. That's what happens. I get in there, it's like, boop, boop, boop,
I get it.
And it's like, bam, well, there, cool. That's a good song. I like it. Let's do it.
Can't believe you guys are advocating the waste of water.
I know. I'm going to get another complaint there. No, the city of Tucson did say,
gun video
like,
first.
They're encouraging people to only water their lawn like twice a week right now. So yeah,
Lawn?
Who the fuck? What?
Yeah.
Who has a lawn?
I know. It's like, yeah, it's all desert. Who has a sidewalk? I mean, this is fucking Tucson. So yeah, apparently our dry dirt is, not dry enough.
Gotta keep the dust down.
Yeah, but so I like to also throw out fun local facts while talking about shower stuff.
Gotta keep the water good.
Yeah, so that setup and stuff, it was super easy. The girls were nice and professional. There was one shot that literally I want to make a little reel, like friends like these, and you just literally
With
just
friends like
point to-
these, who needs clothes?
Yeah, exactly. To like with the best butt in the pool. I'm like, yeah, obviously friends
Tongue
like
in
that.
cheek.
Yeah.
So yeah, As the Will Burns has 2 music videos coming out. We did one with Legends. Speaking of Legends, I heard the Tucson Hellhounds on the broadcast, and I had just written the song, and I was like, these guys are perfect for it. So I went and typed right on the comments. I was like, oh, I want to do a video. Then they ended up hitting me up, and then next thing you know, we're in Mount Lemon with armored mixed martial arts.
Crazy.
Yeah, why?
I mean, I've never seen anything.
They're smashing
like
each other in the face.
They were going full
hammers,
like
and
everything, trying to kill each other.
sledgehammers. swords,
Really?
axes,
Oh my
yeah.
god!
On Mount Lemon for
On
this
Mount
video.
Lemon,
When
at
are they
elevation,
dropping that?
At elevation.
Yeah.
Brad Phipps is working on it right now, so hopefully we should have an edit by next month.
Damn. Yeah. Well,
We've
I mean,
lost a couple.
Yeah, that's what they do for fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
just beat each other.
You people are crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
And they're going to be making an appearance with us. Well, they'll be coming out with you in between some acts.
Okay.
And then they're going to be on stage. So the song "We Are Legend" is now their theme song.
Nice.
So that we collaborated that way.
Yeah, shout out Hellhounds, and you know,
play that Legends Jam.
Yeah, do you have it? Did you send it to me?
I sent it to you in the email.
Okay, let's.
It's a good one.
Yeah, let's do that. We have about 3 minutes or so. So
that'd be a good one.
Yeah. And you sent it to my Gmail.
So to the party, y'all let us know how y'all feel about this.
Right, and this is Legends.
Jeff,
this is the theme song now for Arizona Hellhounds, and which is the Renaissance style combat.
Crazy.
It's not even.
It's not fake.
Yeah, it's not fake. It's not a.
When you put on those gloves, like you feel like you could punch anything. I'm glad people don't walk down the streets in these things.
Right,
At least 80 pounds of steel on them. At least,
dude.
Plus the weapon.
It's hardcore. They're trying to recruit Rico. Rico's thinking about it. They asked me, and I was like, "No, I'm not even gonna think about it. Fuck no.
Don't do it.
I'll watch all day long." But yeah,
I've seen him get injured, and it does not look fun.
no, dude. Yeah. All right, let's listen. This is "We Are Legends" right here, and this is "As the World Burns."
Yep.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Check it out.
You gotta believe in the magic, everything you can imagine coming to action, line up in orderly fashion, law of attraction. I am the prodigal magnet, live with aggression and passion, just like an assassin. Weapons are massive, burning these bridges to ashes. Those who've been trying to return to the kingdom to find out that they ain't got access. Living the life of a legend, so many words go unspoken. Coming from having no choices to becoming now one of the chosen. Even through all the commotion, you know that my love run as deep as the ocean. Through all the commotion, know that my love run as deep as the ocean.
Legends now, too far to turn back now. Turn around. It's a man plans in God's hands. I'm gripping the sword, I'm taking the stance. I'm sharpening the edges, I'm ready to dance. I'm ready for war, I'm taking this chance. For most of my life I've been caught in a trance. Came to the point where it's time to advance. Stand in the light, more than a glance. I'm using this pain from life and romance. And coming to the edge and push me to the edge. And no second guessing, sending this message. Have all the blessings, need to express this. No one but next us. And this hero journey connects us. And angels protect us. Angels protect us.
And no weapon formed against me shall prosper. No fear of the penalty. Things that we really want on the other side of victory.
We're gonna make it out. Too far to turn back now.
I'll save this stuff onto the radio. Ready? I'm going down only because I'm going to go back up here. Let's check this out.
It took a lot of lessons learned, mistakes I knew I had to make. Consequence of no concern, and fate began to take its shit. Walked the depths of hell, got burnt and bent where most would break. I said beyond the learning curve, cause from the gate I was born to be great. See nothing for granted, the bars I keep transcending. My status by far is farther than the furthest star. Imagine wanted, reach out and grab it, get it is the lessons. I'm coming and I gotta have it in my mind.
You're listening to new music from As the World Burns. Exclusive DJ B Figgin.
We're gonna make it out. Too far to turn back now. Take it, turn around.
the song that you can see and hear live Saturday night, Rialto Theater. There's still a little bit more of this song to go, so Jonathan and the boys take it away.
We've been through hell. We've been through hell. We're gonna make it out. Too far to turn back now. Time can turn we are legends now. Too far to turn back now.
That is an epic banger, dude. You know, I would have
is.
played a snippet of it. I had to hear the whole thing. 4 minutes, 45 seconds. But Legends is the name of that song from As the World Burns.
Check. What up, Jers? I didn't mention you earlier. Newest member.
Oh, Jers is
That
in
was
the mix
Jers
now?
Yes, he's in.
So what is he doing? Was he rapping on one of those verses?
Yes, he had the last one.
That was him. Okay.
Hey, that man does not get enough. Like, he's cold-blooded.
Yeah, well, I mean, we talked with Jers a couple times and stuff. Yeah, he's been in the game for a minute now. So
Solid guy.
He's been with Stack for 15 plus years.
yeah, exactly. So is he performing with Stax too?
Yeah, he'll probably be jumping on Stack's set.
I'd
as well.
imagine.
Might as well, right?
We're not gonna
As
talk
far as I
about
know,
it.
as far as I know, I don't.
Yeah, that's an
Most
epic
likely,
song though. I mean, look, your vocals are on point in that, Jonathan. Everyone really came with it. It has like a Lost Boys vibe to it as well. You know, yeah, it's super clean, dude. That's a radio single. Well, you'd have to edit it a little down. Yeah, you got to shorten it for our ADD crowd.
Yeah.
But I mean, I throw 60 seconds at a time up on TikTok all day long with that track, dude. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, and that's just one of the releases that you're doing
Everything
on Saturday.
has that. Everything has that it, man.
You have that shocker? Did you send me the shocker too? Because I need to get some of that shocker now too.
Shocker's not out yet until Saturday. I can.
I can't. Well,
Yeah,
did you hear me?
send you
Yeah,
another.
I did. I literally did. What was it like a DJ Woo kid? I was dropping exclusives on this, and you know, I drop exclusives too. You know.
I got this.
All right, real quick, while you're figuring that out and emailing me, I got a couple marketing ideas for Matt from Fuku Sushi.
Let's do it.
All right, so here's just a quick commercial. Like, I don't know if you've done this before. You let me know if you have, Matt. But you say you get couples. You know, the hardest part about being in a relationship is, agreeing on what to eat any given night. Right? It's always, what do you want to eat? Right? So I imagine, and this is what I'm picturing with Fuku Sushi. I think it sells itself. Right? So say, like the wife comes up to the husband and say, hey, what do you want to eat? You want to try some Greek? And he goes, Fuku Sushi. Right? And then, well, what about some burgers? Fuku Sushi. Right? And then you could go on and so forth. So on. How many people think it's FU Sushi?
Oh, almost everybody.
Isn't that the game?
Is that, but yeah, I actually play off the name all the time. Like we have, merch and stuff like that, like Fuku all night long, Fuku with friends.
Oh yeah.
And for in your mouth.
For my
like, all
birthday, I took the twins from Austin Powers, Fuku and Fuku me.
Yeah.
Come to Fuku. I don't know. It just seemed to work.
When you took over as the owner of that spot, did it already have the name, or did you name it that?
No, I'd already had the name. So I inherited it, but I took the name and really had played off of it and tried to get everyone let everyone know.
Your voice inflection sounds like Shia LaBeouf.
Really?
I swear to God.
Really?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, let's say we have Shia LaBeouf in studio for all the people that just listen on the radio. They don't know.
Who was the sexy voice man that was in here before?
It was me, dude. But anyways, so with that, you leaned into the merch and kind of expanded on all of it, right?
Yeah, for sure. Sure. So
has anyone ever called you, because Tenn knows this, for when you're doing a radio thing, people misconstrue the joke sometimes, right? And then they get offended, they call in and they, scream all this stuff. Have you gotten any complaints from potential customers calling in and be like, how dare you have such an obscene business name?
I've had a few older people call in and not too happy about the name, but for the most part, everyone loves the name.
What's the origin of Fuku though? Is that like an actual Japanese name?
It actually means good fortune. In Japanese.
Yeah, there you go. So if old people come in or call up to complain of you being obscene, and you tell them it means good fortune, what's their reaction normally?
It's not for a business. It's too vulgar. I'm like, nah, it's not vulgar.
Yeah.
Try the food and we'll talk later.
Yeah, and learn some other languages. There are other people in the world. So what's your favorite sushi roll since you've been there and you roll them all? So what's your go-to if you're gonna have like lunch or dinner for yourself? The man who makes 1 million rolls. Which one are you going to first and foremost?
My favorite roll is called Wake and Bake.
Oh, you got me on the name. Tell me about the Wake and Bake.
It's called Wake and Bake. Inside we have cream cheese, masago, yellowtail.
Nice.
And cucumber.
Nice.
And,
what's masago?
Masago is a natural aphrodisiac.
Really?
Yeah. So a couple spoonfuls of it before you go home, it'll help you out.
You're good to go. You'll have your own sushi roll. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's some roll.
Penis. Yeah.
So
I was just trying to explain my joke to Omar here. He gave me this look of disapproval. I just make sure you got the joke. You got the joke? Still disapprove? Okay. All right. So
I'll send you over the email.
All right. Well, all right. That's so yeah. That's your Wake.
So that's on inside. On top of it, we have seared salmon. We have some sauce that we made in house called fukuzu sauce.
Nice.
We top it with that and give it a good torch at the end and send it off. And it's just an awesome roll.
Hell yeah.
This world.
Are we giving away things all night long? We're doing a raffle and stuff like that, Jonathan?
We're doing a raffle. We got Jesse's Tattoo giving out some tattoo certificates in Lindy's and Thunder Bacon.
Yeah, and it's Fuku. Are we giving away gift certificates?
Yeah, shout out to Thunder Bacon.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Lindy. Love Lindy, Thunder Bacon Burger Company for sure.
Down Road
and obviously Fuku's
going
to do something.
Right. All right.
The photo booth.
And then we'll be giving away gift certificates to Fuku as well. So yeah, that's awesome. Dude, yeah. So come out for a night of music, beverages, friends, and then you walk away with some prizes, some food and stuff. Yeah. Are we got any charities involved? We're trying to raise any money or awareness for charities, or
not on this year.
Yeah, that's fine because every single artist, is basically a nonprofit organization because we don't make we don't make profits, right? But we make music and make good times. So come out and support. It's a low dose show, $8 at the door. You can get it for cheaper if you hit up one of the bands in advance, like Held Out selling tickets all day long. I think they're only $6. So you can't get a better deal than that. And I know a lot of people complain that all these shows are up in Phoenix. Well, we got one in our backyard, legendary Rialto Theater, and this one is going to hit different because you got a bunch of great talent all sharing the stage.
I think there's 900 tickets out right now.
Yeah, right. We're going to pack out the Rialto. That's easy. And on top of that, all the little special surprises that you're adding to this show, it's like a spectacular, right? A mini fest in a way. So I'm very excited about it and all the people that are involved in this year's WrestleMania, continuing to grow bigger and better. So yeah, come out, show your support, have a good time. And again, it's for a low price, so it's not going to break your budget at all. Unfortunately, that's all the time that we're going to have on the FM side.
I got to run some 7 Heads printing. I just have to say those words.
Tony.
Oh, yeah, you got shout outs. All right, we got more shout outs. So now, I'm doing my DJ Woo Kid. So,
7 Heads, Down Road, Epic Picks, Everlasting Picks, excuse me. Dre Garcia from State of Art Tattoos, and all the people that come out to support us. For sure.
There's a lot of sponsors this year.
Joe.
Brand. You don't have to shout out me. I shout out myself every day on this show. You got any other shout outs you want to throw on there, Jonathan?
Just to my sweet grandma and my lovely aunts.
All right, there you go. Omar, you got shout outs?
No.
All right.
Just quiet.
Matt, Omar, you look like you want to kill me or something. What's going on? All right. So here's the deal. That's all the time we have for the FM side. But tomorrow morning, Stack Styles will be in studio. We'll give away a pair of tickets for Primus. On the podcast broadcast, we're going to share another song. Shocker.
Yep.
Okay.
We love you too, son.
I will play a snippet. I won't play the whole thing since it's not being released until Saturday, but you're going to get a sneak peek of what Shocker's going to sound like from Stands with Fists on the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/BeFegan. Thank you guys so much for checking out the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Until then, Robin Nash is up next. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
When you wish upon a side of beef.
All right, clear. All right, so there. That's on that. Let me pull this up here.
It's a block of 4 songs, and it's titled Stalker in there.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's Shocker, not Stalker.
It's Shocker, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see.
You should see some of the names of some of these songs. We said Bitch Boo Hoo earlier.
Yeah, Bitch Boo Hoo.
It's the real name of a song.
No shit. And I was like, I like that name. I do, like that.
I was in the studio at my house, and I was like all crying and recording. I was all, yeah, Bitch Boo Hoo.
Is that the origin?
Yeah, then Tenn comes over and just knocks it out of the park, and it's just stuck.
Well, yeah, Bitch Boo Hoo, that's a catchy phrase, right? And in fact, actually, I might throw this Tessa, what's this channel about? Well, thank you for joining us. You know, we're a topical, localized Tucson podcast broadcast. We talk about stories, trends, news, and music, and we have a bunch of friends that come by the podcast broadcast, whether they're local artists or business owners, and then we have like national artists pop on as well, and comedians. So it's a variety show is the best way to say it.
Welcome.
Yeah, well, and welcome. Thanks for checking it out and subscribe. You'll have a good time. All right, let's hear this. Hopefully this has had enough time to buffer. We're going to play a little bit of Shocker. This song's going to be released Saturday. The didgeridoo already? Are you playing didgeridoo? Oh, that's your. I forgot. Yeah, it's your voice.
The throat goat.
Yeah,
What are you guys talking about?
yeah, the didgeridoo voice.
You
Yeah.
guys can have the goat on the show anytime you want. I come in. It's a very, very, very vulgar.
I like that you do the didgeridoo with your throat more than actual didgeridoo because I'm like,
Pause.
What? Oh, yeah.
I love the way you do the didgeridoo with your throat.
I didn't say it like that. I said it a little more masculine. I don't know. So, all right, let's check this out. Oh, see, I know it's stupid buffering. I knew it was going to happen. Up there.
Tell her, Jeff.
Dang.
James brings some fun.
Nice. There you go. That's what you get
James
until it's
Brady.
released. Yes, there you go.
50 more minutes of that.
Stand as a fist. How long is the song?
Too long.
I just stopped caring.
It's under
about
10
it.
minutes.
It's like
It is under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We were at the 2-minute mark and we're about a third of the way through. So I'm guessing around 6 minutes. 6 minutes? Yeah. Well, fantastic. So
I
that
beatboxed through a beer bottle at the end. Didgeridoo
Didgeridoo
voice
voice.
beatboxing.
Bangs, can't wait to hear it live again. So this Saturday night, hope you guys see you there. It's going to be a party. That's all the time we have for the podcast broadcast. But again, thank you guys
Thanks for having us, Beef.
We love you so
Of
much,
course.
Beef.
Love
The
you
whole
too, son.
city does, man. The whole
See you
fucking
Saturday.
region does.
I don't know about the whole city. I know a couple people that I'm on the no love list.
Well,
Well, fuck
They
those
make
people.
bills for that shit.